My name is Joe Leinweber Jr. I'm running for the 2nd District, Tennessee House of Representatives as an independent constitutional conservative. I spent most of my life as a dedicated Republican. In the last year, I became completely disgruntled with the direction the GOP is going and left the party. I spent several months here in the East Tennessee area looking for someone to run to replace the person who's been in there for over 20 years. I'm tired of career politicians. I'm tired of the damage they've done to this country over the last 30-some years. This is my platform. What do I stand for, and what do I want to do if elected to represent the people of my district, Tennessee, and America as a whole? This is a question that lies before us and requires a multi-part answer that is not rhetoric, campaign promises that usually cannot be kept, and or the same old song of 99% of the GOP or conservative websites, which usually run the gambit of energy independence, securing the border, strong defense, fiscal responsibility, lower taxes, less government, etc. Empty and broken promises and platforms. And then on the other hand, we have the Dems. They promote peace, socialist ideals, use terms like post-American, wealth distribution, health care for the needy, etc. The old saying, talk is cheap, no longer applies, as the talk in D.C. continues to come at a cost to the everyday American struggle, as my wife and I are, to make ends meet. From tax and spend to spend and tax, the barrage of bills proposed virtually daily by both houses are an insult to the vision of our founders. And in 99% of the cases, these bills are unconstitutional. What can we do? What can I do? I would like to try them and then string them all up and hang them along the Potomac. Of course, that is not civil, and I'm being radical. We need to return to the foundation of this nation and the roots of the Constitution. And this is not rhetoric or BS. States that are declaring their sovereignty under the weight of fiscal irresponsibility in D.C. have reached a breaking point. Yet the same parties control the purse strings of those states that are intertwined and are the party politics that have all but destroyed this nation. We are on the verge of the next domino to fall in the real estate banking market. Drive around your nearest town or the nearest big city, you can see the empty storefronts, offices, industrial parks that lay in waste, either complete and unoccupied or abandoned by developers in the midst of construction. You could find YouTube video of Michigan in ruins, Cleveland, and parts of Los Angeles and Chicago that look like something out of a third world country, or a movie set from one of those movies like The Day After about nuclear destruction, or Will Smith's I Am Legend that portrays the aftermath of a plague that kills most of humanity. Go and look at our inner cities and what has happened. This is the product of years of progressive spending, ideologies that have sought to negate the American dream and destroy the entrepreneurial spirit that built this nation. The continued onslaught on the rich has been a smokescreen for the poor to continue and perpetuate class and race disparities for the benefit of those who are in power. We have all been duped into the two-party mantras which merely divide us into groups of liberals or conservatives, Christians or atheists, red state or blue state, the blue or the gray, representative of the Union or the Confederacy, black, white, Hispanic, Native American, Oriental or Asian. We have succumbed to the greatest indoctrination program in world history that rivals that of the Roman Empire, the Third Reich, or former Soviet Union. While we were sleeping, the rich despots, greedy con artists, with the help of our own government, have put us in hock up to and beyond the next 3 generations if we survive. If you don't believe this, then you vote the incumbent. You believe he has done a good job or the party line out of fear the other party will win. This is no contest. This is America as we have known it at stake. Educate yourself on what your representative has done, then look at the party agenda regardless of your party affiliation. Know that your U.S. House of Representatives is supposed to do, and that excludes bringing home the bacon to the district no matter what. You are paying for it. Understand what your representative is doing by following and watching who funds his or her campaign. Question everything they do, as this will help to keep them on the offensive, and they just may fear doing the wrong thing. Be aware, alert, and engage in your government. Do not allow those you elect to raise themselves to a higher standard or place in life than you, regardless of what you do, as you are in control and part of the real power structure of this nation. You are we the people, and our strength and numbers outnumber the largest union, party, lobby, and special interest. This is the campaign to take back America. Take your stand November 2nd, 2010. The second revolution has begun.